rancher got added to it. Apparently our town got hit really bad this morning with wind and rain. Our house sits in a hole, so I mean I heard it going on, but we didn't get affected. So I figured in case we run into something, I heard one whole street in Paris is shut. And it runs the length of the town. It's a few blocks over from Main Street, but you know, it's everybody has that side street. Okay. Oh damn it! I don't have a pop in here to drink. But I didn't know if we'd run into anything across the road. I'm taking my truck and dropping it off at the ex-sheriff's house. So the guys have tools to work with. So while I'm gone. No, that's for a buddy of mine's the ex-sheriff. Turned this on because I heard it giving his hell outside this morning, but our house sits down in a little hole, so we ain't been affected, but apparently it's really bad in the town of Paris. And of course I'm leaving out of town. That's some of what I do for a living. So it's the way life fucking with me. Because it happens every time we're out of town, something will happen, you know. No, he could have made money, but could help people out doing stuff. That's where the small part that I posted yesterday, they've got to put a ramp on it. I'm going to be gone 8 days, so I'm taking my truck out and just leaving it. I ain't got to worry about all the stuff in the bed of it at the house, you know, at the house. I was too wore out. I didn't feel like going to my warehouse last night to put stuff up. But then they'll have this if they got to go to the parts store. The hardware store. Whatever we call it. Yeah, I'm really proud of that big part. That big part deck we finished the other day. That turned out looking really good. Where those handrails come in from an angle off two different porches. I had to use a 2x8 for the handrail on top because it would cover the 4x4 and you know, and the 2x4 on the outside of it for that to screw down to. You know, deck boards on like 5.5, 5 3/4, or whatever. When I'm counting up a job, I count them up at 6 inches. It's pretty easy. But anyway, then I took a paddle wheel on a grinder and took the edges off where they come out to points and stuff, rounded all that. Well, there's the first tree branch we see down. I wouldn't doubt if I got to clear a road to take this out there, I'd probably get the saw out the back, cut something up and drag it off with the truck. That'd be cool if I get to do something like that. But if I don't, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Oh, it's windy down. This Cynthian Road, it's heading towards the little town of Cynthian. A lot of, there's some really big horse farms, and some of the Clays live out here. They're the original money people in the state of Kentucky. I got a farm out here called Runnymede. And the way I read my genealogy, there's a place on Stoner Creek out there called Martin's Landing. And my ex granddad was a captain. I saw, had his boat and stuff. When the Martins come from South Carolina up this way, they lived in North Carolina for a while, and then there was a Hatfields and McCoy situation where a lot of our Martins left because they didn't want to associate with that part of the Martins anymore after what they did. I don't exactly know the story. I just know Papa told me, so we don't talk about them. And Papa said it goes, so he doesn't mention it no more. There's some branches down. They done. No, them were cut. Oh, here's some little branches. The wind was up out here. All kinds of little debris. Weeded all that dead shit out of the trees. Amazingly enough, my phone ain't rang yet this morning. That doing it. If I wasn't going out of town, I'd already been downtown looking at it. Driveway with this on, so we made it here. We'll see you some a little later. I'll probably put it on when we're on the interstate going up north if anything's interesting. Later.